Hello and welcome to Hero Mode Audio Chronicles episode 50. I'm your host, Curtis Hunt, and with me again is Leeland Stone.
Hello.
So yeah, episode 50. And we were talking about how many fucking people have been dying. Piles of people of note dropping dead. 2016, the year of death.
Mm-hmm.
What was the one we were just trying to remember we looked up? Kimbo. Fucking Kimbo.
Yeah.
And that's a young dude. He's only... What was it, 44?
Something like that.
And I mean, you would assume good shape.
Apparently he had I think it was a heart attack or something.
I'm pretty sure. And when you think about it too, Kimbo was monstrously jacked. Big old muscles. That heart got a lot of blood to fucking work.
Mm.
And I'm also willing to bet, that came from some help medically, which could also lead to some heart troubles. So, I mean, the guy used to fucking beat the shit out of people in the streets, so he probably had a hard time, and you don't know how good his diet and lifestyle could have been up until that point and all this, So all that factors in. It's too bad to see him go, because he seemed like a pretty cool, nice guy, too. From what a lot of people said after, he was just a fun guy to hang out with, just a good-natured dude, right?
Good old Kimbo.
Right? I'll never forget, the Ultimate Fighter season with him in it, and it was, such an underdog. And poor fucking old Roy Nelson took him out. And now I'm a fan of Roy Nelson. But at the time, was super rotted because he took out Kimbo. So did not like old Roy. But Big Country's pretty fucking badass fighter and fun to watch.
Is he still going,
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he's still a pretty big contender in the heavyweight. But it's hard to tell if he's gonna how he's gonna do in any match, man, because he's got the fucking unpredictable hands. He hits fucking bazooka, just blam, blowing the head off people. There's been a couple of fights, too, where it's he's getting his ass kicked. Because he's just getting, outclassed or whatever. But just fucking grits through it and then just blam, lands that shot that ends it. Good night. Kind of like old Chuck, Chuck Liddell, the Iceman. The fucking, who's probably almost, maybe he's not like the Michael Jordan.
He's doing movies now.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
Probably,
B movies.
Yeah, talking about Kimbo. He used to be hanging with, what's his name? He's got all these B movies with Kimbo and shit in them. And a lot of MMA guys. He played Spawn. And he's a martial artist.
Shit, I know his name. It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Fuck, why can't I remember his name?
Williams or something fucking... No.
No, not Blade.
No.
Yeah, no, that's Wesley Snipes' Blade, yeah. He's got a movie Bad to the Bone or Bad Blood or something like that. He's got two, there's a sequel. And there's actually, the reason I bring it up too about Kimbo, there was a wicked fucking behind the scenes little thing, I think while they're shooting one of these movies, where he was teaching Kimbo this way to punch. Because Kimbo kept telling him, no man, he's legit, he knows what he's talking about. And the stuff he was showing him was it was freaky. Because it was really cool, he showed the difference of how to punch without giving people enough time to react. And he did this test where he's alright Kimbo, gets Kimbo to put his hands up like that. And he goes, move your hand when I try to hit it. He's you ready? And he's ready, and he just goes, boom, and hits it immediately. Just nails it right away. And Kimbo's what the fuck? He's trying to do it again? Yeah. Does it up. Boom, hits him immediately. And he's God damn it, I don't understand. He's now I'll try it again. And the way he punches, Kimbo dodges his hand. What it was is he started explaining the difference of when he was punching, first that he couldn't block, every movement he made was forward. He never reeled back at all. It was just from there straight into the hand, no stop. And now he's that is basically the difference. Is the more that you wind up or pull back, it might be power and stuff.
That slight delay.
Yeah, but it's enough for them to see you doing something and know that it's time to move. And it was pretty badass. But I wish I could remember his name. Isn't Michael?
Some White.
Yeah. Isn't it something with a J?
Michael J. White.
Ah.
Michael J. White.
So, okay. There was a J, and we had Michael White. So, yeah, Michael J. White. Fucking legit martial artist with skills, And he was actually really funny they had him on, The Talk or something. He's, super chill, but then when he was talking, they asked him about, could you defend yourself, or, would you fight? He was I would kill you.
I would kill you.
But, yeah. And E3 is on the go.
Yes. We have it streaming in the background on mute.
Which doesn't do much right now for the IGN broadcasts. It's just a bunch of developer looking dudes on a couch. Well, no, it's It's developer dudes doing themselves up nice. So they got their nice ripped jeans and and graphic t-shirts. Just like it worked. Has there been anything like you've actually been excited about yet from what you've seen?
I haven't seen anything on E3 yet.
Oh, no?
No, I haven't had the opportunity to sit down and look at anything.
Well, and it's just coming out now, right? This
Yeah.
is still like the first major day for the press conferences. There was E3 in Bethesda yesterday.
Yeah?
What did Bethesda have? It was pretty cool. Actually, one thing I was kind of interested in. They're re-releasing Elder Scrolls Special Edition.
Skyrim?
Sorry, yeah, Skyrim Special Edition.
Yeah, I seen a trailer on that today, actually, this morning.
Yeah, because they have.
But I didn't realize it was like an E3 thing.
And the big thing about that is they're having this big mod market with it. PC
oh, yes,
mods,
I seen that. You
right?
can fucking load up mods.
Yeah, so that's what I'm interested in, to see if they can get the kind of crazy mods that you see people doing up on PC and it's just easy to get. I might actually get that game. Because I imagine that'd be fun as shit.
And I mean, the new graphics, like the new visuals, makes it look sick.
Volumetric God rays. I appreciated that they actually called that out in the feature list. Like, yeah. Like, sick.
Why, that's like...
Volumetric lighting, yeah. So, what else was it? I can't remember now. Oh, yeah, their big one. Because obviously that's like Doom and shit. I kept thinking, as soon as I played Doom multiplayer, what did I say, like, Unreal Tournament's going to be coming back.
Yeah.
Well, it's not Unreal Tournament, because Unreal is like Epic Games.
Yeah.
And this is id and Bethesda. It's fucking Quake Champions.
No way?
Yeah. So it's Quake property. It's called Quake Champions, and it's basically what Unreal Tournament was. It's characters. But it's kind of like Overwatch. It's basically what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
So, because all these characters got their own abilities, and there was even a guy in the trailer, and this is what made me think Overwatch. His ability charged forward and, like, pins a dude, you know?
Oh, like fucking Reinhardt?
Yeah, totally. So, I'd be down for that, man. If this is, like, the new arena shooters are going to be more, like, Overwatch-type shooters, I'm totally up for that. Because this would be more of a badass-themed Overwatch-type game, you know what I mean? Like, I just more dig Quake as an idea.
I wonder if they'll have it at the speed of Doom.
I think playing Doom is going to be the way you prepare for that game. I think it's going to be the very like similar engine. I think that's going to be like that's probably the base of what their engine is. You know what I mean? Mm. So it almost like the Doom multiplayer is like the startup for them developing Quake Champions, and that's why I think it was actually developed separately. You notice how when you start the game, it says launch campaign or launch multiplayer because it says it's two different things. Mm. My hunch is that in development, they started developing multiplayer and got it to a level where it could be used for Doom, and now that same project's moving forward as Quake Champions. So it's almost like, think of Doom as like the prototype for Quake Champions for multiplayer, but a very strong, fleshed out, polished prototype. In my guesstimation. No way of knowing that yet. And whatever this fucking game is on right now looks pretty sweet. We'll get the fucking name real quick, I would imagine. But it looks badass.
So yeah, so that was...
Let It Die.
Nice.
Alright. I'm going to be looking into that one. Let It Die. That looks right up my alley.
But you were saying that was the other things that Bethesda put out?
Yeah, that was the big ones. I think there was more... Oh, I think they got a card game too in one of their games or something that's also coming out as its own card game.
Okay.
You know, Witcher has their card game, Gwent.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha, okay.
So, Gwent...
Because I was wondering if you were thinking more along like MTG or fucking...
No, it's like there's a lot of Hearthstone kind of games coming out now. There's like 2 or 3 games I think coming out this E3 that are like card games from inside a game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm almost positive because there's Gwent and there's no. Oh yeah, it is a Elder Scrolls one. It's an Elder Scrolls card game based on like Elder Scrolls lore and stuff. Apparently that's in Elder Scrolls Online.
Okay.
And that's getting its own thing or something like that.
Interesting.
So yeah, more card games, which is kind of cool. Like, because Hearthstone did something cool when they did because they made a physically impossible board game, or at least a physically difficult board game. Because a lot of stuff that it does is real, like, you know, you'd have to have a bunch of counters and like stuff to write down if you're doing it physically. Which is something we've seen at work was like some card games Like, and it's designed so, like, you can't have something that always can be played, because that fucks up for playing on a video game. When they did Yu-Gi-Oh, it was ridiculous. In one of them where it was like, every single thing that happened,
it asks you, do
you want to respond with anything?
Yeah.
So you always got to be like, nope. And you're like, okay, yes.
No, yes, damn it.
And then other ones is like, it has a timer that you can, like, it counts down after something happens. And then sometimes, like, I don't know, there's been a lot of mishandlings of that. And it's because it's just coming from the physical realm, and there's no way to account for it in the game. And vice versa now. Like, Hearthstone works great as a video game because it was designed as one, but it would really not translate out. I think that's why you don't see any physical Hearthstone cards, because there's no reason why they wouldn't do both if it was possible, because, like, Magic. I mean, they got online collections and...
Well, they already have, like, their own card game out anyway. Because there is like a Warcraft trading card game,
yeah,
right?
You're right.
So they already have the physical version.
Sure, I got to say that. Like, remember, when it came out, everyone was buying it because you get those loot cards.
And yeah, you can use them, like, in fucking all through Battle.net, like, whatever. Well, I guess it was all WoW stuff at the time.
Yeah, it was like claim mounts and shit.
Yeah.
There was like a special mount card or something like
mounts and items and fucking redemption codes galore.
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 So yeah, the thing I wanted to say now, get to about, like, something different for the episode. So we've been talking about SUPERWOODS. Right?
Yes.
So SUPERWOODS is, like, I'm thinking it's going to be like a series of little shorts based on an overarching story. But I'm still not even sure if I want to make it an overarching story or if I just want to make it...
just a bunch of random little shit.
Yeah, all separate, just involving the same cast. Because I think that might be more fun as a writing test, because we already got a couple of stories that are going straight. Like, they're got carryovers. I don't think it's always necessary, especially for this one where I kind of wanted to be a bit silly. But I wanted to talk a bit about, like, what it's about. And I'll start it off, and I'll tell you how I see SUPERWOODS going down. The idea of it is it's almost like a live-action video game. So the rules are all, like, how things happen is going to be thought of like playing a game. So for screen space of the show, try to always have things presented in a way possible that you would see in a game. So referencing Final Fantasy a lot for screen compositions will be a big deal. I was even thinking I want to do a shot where we'll set the camera pretty far away in, like, a field or something like that and walk through like it's a pre-rendered background in, like, Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
And as we're walking, we're just going to have music and speech balloons pop up as we're walking. That'll stick to us, like, just, and we'll be trekking along, and then they'll keep popping up as we go.
Okay. So was there any, like, voice acting in this, or was it just, like, game-esque like that? Like,
I want to mix it. I want to mix.
Okay.
We'll basically go from scene to scene. Whenever we change scene, we will make the decision of, okay, now what game are we in? Is this like a cinematic scene, or is this battle? Is this map traversal? You know what I mean? So we tell the story like we're playing a game.
Okay.
You, more than me especially, have a wealth of knowledge of RPGs from, like, the golden era, which is PS1. PS1 into PS2.
NES and Super Nintendo.
And also, yeah, even further back, yeah. So all the key great RPGs, and, like, I only know, like, some of the more popular ones. Like, everyone knows Final Fantasy. That's why it's an easy one to reference and everyone gets it. So, like, you wouldn't reference, I don't know, fucking Wild Arms. Like, maybe you would, because that's, like, notoriously hard to get game. Like, it's a gem. Like, so maybe even not more, like, no, Suikoden's pretty big too. Name me an obscure one. There you go. That's a good series. I played that too. But that was a tactics game. Tactics I've played a bunch of. What was that one? Vandal Hearts?
Was it Vandal Hearts?
I think there was Vandal Hearts 1 and 2 for PS1. They were wicked. So yeah, SUPERWOODS. The two characters I've imagined so far, I wanted one to be kind of like a wizard that... Well, wizard's always going to be crazy. So I wanted to have, like, an insane wizard. But I wanted to have a main hero character who's basically, like, his whole motivation is he wants to destroy evil. Because he's just, like, he's almost, like, super lawful good or chaotic good. But he's just like, I need to just kill evil. So it's just, like, he's just always searching for evil. As his
okay.
kind of his thing. I haven't figured out a good motivation for the wizard yet. Other than just, like, amusement and entertainment. Like, the wizard's just trying to fill his time and not be bored. So yeah, that's the two characters I've got right now, And I was thinking we can do stuff like boss battles. Like, I think I told you the one I had idea for way back. It's when I was coming up, I was doing another, something I actually wanted to do for a while is a fucking video game style movie, actually. Because this is another same thing I was trying to write a while ago. Where one of the bosses, one of the people, does the classic first boss trope of when he's doing this certain move, you can't attack him. And if you do, it's like you get fucked over. So I wanted to actually, like, there was a guy who used to work here. I was actually going to ask him if he would do it. I know he would have. Alex Gold. Mm-hmm. I wanted to get him to do, like, this just silly dance. Like, just be, like, kicking his feet or doing whatever. And be like, I'm unstoppable. Like, and just like, you can't stop me now. And then just actually figure out that you have to figure it out like boss battle, right? You go to attack and then it's like, we'll do like visual effects. Crazy shit will happen. But we'd actually frame it up and do it like a game. And we could just pick basically a storyline for an episode and a handful of games to use for the shot comps. You know what I mean? So obviously, if we kicked off, yeah. So give me I'll hand it to you, and you try. Give me a game and how one would start. Like, so that would be how the first episode or this episode would start. You pick like a couple RPGs and think about how they start.
When I think of a lot of like the old RPGs, the game usually starts you waking up in bed.
Yeah,
right?
True enough.
Waking up in your bed and like you're going somewhere for someone to do something.
Okay, so,
right.
So let's start with the hero character on a cot in the woods, like, and he just sits up. I must destroy evil.
Just wakes up,
grabs his weapon, and starts cutting ass through the woods. And then I think what we'd actually do is like to show him progressing. I would actually do like it's a pre-rendered background flow. So he gets up out of bed. The camera is a still cam. And he runs off screen, and then it cuts to like almost like a profile of him just running, and then gets off screen, and then you get out. Then we'll get to meets a character, and then we get to like, are you evil? Do you know where there is any evil?
With the if we were going to have him start off, say, in his house or in a cot or something like that, does he have a family?
No, I think like we're just gonna I think I'm just gonna put him on a bed in the woods.
Okay,
like not even a house.
Because I was just thinking how it would start. I'm like, does he have a family? Did he just wake up one day and decide that I'm going to fight evil, or I'm just going to destroy it, like out of nowhere?
Well, maybe
so it's like he wakes up, grabs his fucking hammer or whatever, goes downstairs. His wife's like, I got breakfast for you. He just grabs it and just walks out and just disappears.
Well, no, I'm thinking. That's why I'm thinking. Distill it down more to be more like cut and dry. That's why I think you do it where he wakes up because he's mid quest. We'll get to that. We can get to like why do you go after evil? And then I'd like to do that, and it would just be something as simple at that point, like
just decided to.
No, like it could be a little conversation, like what do you think I should do? It's like I don't know. What do you like to do? Well, got a big hammer. You do have a big hammer.
I don't like bad things.
Yeah, you do have a big hammer. But I don't like building stuff. No. So what else can you do with hammers?
I like smashing stuff.
Smash things. Yeah. What can you smash?
Everything.
Trees? Cheese? No. Cheese smashing's all... we got that guy's job is pretty solidified.
Evil. I can smash evil.
Evil? Yes, nobody likes evil. That'd be great. That'd be a great contribution. I think you should smash evil. Alright. And then just like finish his tea.
I'm gonna go smash evil.
Yeah. And then get up and walk out. And start running out the door like just full clip with the fucking hammer up. And then he just get to a point where he's like out in the middle of the woods and it's getting dark. And just lie down on this random bed that you find. Go to sleep, and then that's like remembered, but it was literally like 20 minutes ago. Like, how did you start? Well, just ran out into the woods.
Depending on how you want to do it, when he goes and like sleeps or rests.
Actually, you know what? Now I'm thinking there'd be no bed.
You have to save it.
Oh yeah,
and the saving could be like take out a notebook and just like.
We'd have to have something to signify you saved, and we could use it again later. If
there's no auto save in the old RPGs.
No auto save back then. Some kids might not even get that, because that was one thing I totally took for granted going back playing some of the old RPGs. Now, is that I had to get to a save point now to fucking stop. Which is most modern ones is just like, don't worry, we got you. Everything When you like stepped backwards 3 times, we took note.
I was playing Dark Cloud recently.
Oh, PS2.
Yeah.
See, that's like a launch title too.
I was in the mood to play it, and I went on to the PSN, and they had Dark Cloud 1 and 2 there, both for $15 because they were on sale. So I bought both of them, but Dark Cloud 1 is a really fun game.
So that just gave me a great idea, because remind me some of the core mechanics for Dark Cloud, what you need to be doing all the time.
You go into a dungeon,
yeah.
You fight enemies and pick up parts of a town that you have to rebuild.
So you're rebuilding the town.
Essentially.
But what else makes you go back up besides...
What do you mean?
Because aren't you like starving and thirsting all the time? In that
game?
Yeah,
like there's a you have to, well, there's health and thirst.
Thirst. So he's always need
water.
But
there's also weapon durability.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the items, your weapons break, and then you have to go back and buy items to repair.
So see, this is what I want to get to. Every concept like that can be an episode.
But what I was saying is that I've been playing it, and the first time I turned it on, I sat down, played it for maybe an hour and a half, and then I'm like, okay, I'm just going to turn it off now. And we just turned it off, and then realized, oh, I still have to save it.
Yeah, I would have lost everything. I
did.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, I totally took that for granted, man. And it actually makes it a bit hard to go back to play the older games sometimes. Especially, like, my patience are so fucking thin for games now anyway.
We don't have the attention span anymore.
Yeah. And I think what's important is, like, taken from those for the show would be, like thirst. We'd meet a character, that's his jam. He's always thirsty. Like, so that's a character trait that we carry forward. That's his motivation. He's just like, he's some drink. And weapon durability can be a thing. He finds a sweet new weapon, and then when they battle like a monster, because that'll be fun too, just to fuck around with like random encounters and monsters. Like, this guy looks easy. Like, and one can,
and it could be just fucking anything really, because depending on how, like, because it doesn't have like an age, it's just like modern, really, right?
Yeah. But,
so I mean, like the shot's going to be just us walking down the street, I'm assuming, or is it just going to be like in the woods?
That's what we're going to shoot it all in the woods. Like,
okay.
That's why SUPERWOODS.
I'm just wondering, like, if you could just fight a garbage can.
No, we can, but he's going to be in the woods. Okay. There can be just like angry eyebrow garbage can, which we'll probably do in homage to like Earthbound. You know what I mean? We'll probably, and imagine like how funny that would be to like to live action puppet like an angry garbage can person. So yeah, I really think this would be a fun project to like throw together some simple ideas based on like RPG and game tropes. And it wouldn't take us all day to bang that out, man. Like, especially the way I want to do it. Like, I want to do like an ADR style recording. I don't want us to try and capture all the audio there. I just want us to get shots.
Yeah.
Come back, do the VO over it, ADR style, and just do background music straight from like video. We got to do like video game background music for each like scenario. It's like, so we just, and this is the thing. Once we get the core music, it's like a game. We got the all of it for the season. So we would need like, well, you can just check out like what again, reference like common games. You need like the boss battle music. You need like the wandering music. You need like slow music.
You need like town music in a sense.
Yes, shop music.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna have, shops popping up everywhere. Like, we're probably gonna need to build like a little like shop thing.
We'll just take the walls that we got.
Yeah.
And rig them up in the woods.
Oh, it'd be funny. You know, we actually know we can do. We'll do like pull some Doctor Who shit, where it's like we'll get like a little tiny thing,
put it somewhere and walk inside, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. And when you come back, it's just
like, that's any old game anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this house is only 9 blocks wide. Walk inside, now it's 150.
Exactly. So that makes perfect sense to keep us with the game thing too. It's these little tiny houses the size of like 3 people. Like, but yeah, and then it's fucking.
Oh yeah, definitely, because you can just have like just a piece of plywood essentially.
Yeah.
And just paint it up, and then walk in through the plywood, and you're in a fucking house.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, that'd be fun, and I think it wouldn't take all day to write the episodes, because it like I'm thinking again short form, like 2 to 3 minutes is the goal, but I mean we'll let it go whatever we want, whatever we do. Yeah, it'd be funny. First thing, getting up, fighting evil, and find the wizard, and they're both looking for evil. Let's see, what would they find?
Evil.
Oh no, I think. The first battle, yeah, well, this is one idea I was thinking about for the first battle, too, or for a battle. This might not be the first one. It'd be like, You know when there's weird enemies, I'm thinking like Tomberry.
Okay.
So this weird thing shows up, and they're like, "Oh fuck, they gotta fight." And so the wizard.
Tomber is a random pick though, because Tomber is a very dangerous enemy.
Exactly, but the way he looks is very like non-threatening compared to what he does. And I'm thinking now I figured out the wizard a bit more. I think the wizard is going to be fourth wall breaking. He knows, he references it as a game and shit, like, so he's like aware of what's going on, but it's probably just like still like not like straight up into it, just like kind of still fucked in the head, like as a crazy wizard would be.
So he's just a warped brain.
Yeah,
like, plays the game but knows it's the game.
Yeah, like he's kind of playing the game, I guess. But
I suppose he could be just like essentially the commentary with each one, like just explaining
like
what's going on.
Well, at least like he's aware, so like his commentary can help give you that bit. So yeah, he can say like, "Oh shit, what's he gonna do?" What I was thinking is he'll do something where he starts counting down. And it's like, so I want to have like turns come up, so the boys will attack and be like, "Oh, we got this." I mean, he definitely only take like 2 or 3 more of those. And then you attack again, and every time you attack, and when his turn comes up, he just comes out, and then it's like 50, and then runs back, and I'm like, what's he doing? And then the next turn comes up, 49, and then just like comes back like, oh shit, he's counting, and he's like, what does that mean? He's gonna do something crazy, and then it just like cuts away, and it comes back, and he gets down to 1, or he's like 2 or 3, and the guy's like, fuck. And he can say, let's run away. And then the menu could come up. Like, we got no option.
Can't run, it's a boss fight.
Yeah, we can't run, it's a boss. Did you save? But then I'm thinking, like, when it gets to 50. No, I think we'd end the episode with him still counting down. Like, we cut
just cut away right at the end.
Yeah. And then just, like, cut back and see he's like, 5. And they're just like, come on. Like, they're bored.
Why'd you start over?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, maybe that'd be fun to correct him. He's like, 6! No, you're down to 4. Oh, thanks. 4! And what if, actually, I was thinking too, what if he got down to 1 and just like charged up and then walked away? like he escapes. And they're like, God damn.
Oh, like he was counting down to run away, essentially?
Yeah. So like the idea would be he can come back whenever, and to explain what he would be for like the idea of a game, he'd be like one of those rare spawns that you only got so much time to take down before, so you can get something rare.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember, I know there's a bunch of examples, but it's like, you just keep going to try and get this spawn, and then you gotta do stuff to keep it from running away and try and kill it to get crazy amounts of money, or, And that's what I think that they could do actually at the end. It was like, if they figured, oh shit, no, we were supposed to take him out. He got some shit. Like, he got something good.
Just a recurring character.
Yeah, he can just come back. And yeah, weapon durability. Find a sweet weapon, get into a fight, and it breaks. So yeah, that would be SUPERWOODS. So yeah, I think that's pretty good for fucking episode 50.
Episode 50?
Check us out at theheromode.com. Get us on Twitter at hero_mode. Get us on Facebook.
Home of Heroes.
What else we got? Subscribe on YouTube, iTunes.
Snapchat. Do you do anything with Snapchat in a while?
Haven't in ages, actually. I try to remember to put something up here and there, but not much lately. So if you're interested in Snapchat, Hero Mode 1. And yeah, I guess we'll catch you next 50.